I guess one of the things that interested us with the poster format, for example, was trying to maximize the space in a way which defied the two-dimensional restrictions of the format. So we started to think of typographic and informational systems as being layered in space. And we took that to a literal kind of point with this album cover for the Durutti column, where we built a layered glass structure in our office and pointed a 5x4 process camera at it and designed an album sleeve in the back of a camera upside down over a 2-week period. And these are just some of the record shots that we took, not really for composition, but for the way that the elements that we were introducing into the composition might behave photographically. The final setup and the album cover artwork, which is just a squared up transparency. And then the ultimate, well, stupidity and the ultimate self-initiated project. As you are when you're in your late 20s and you just set up an office, you say, oh, I know, why don't we edit, design, publish, distribute, pay for, and whatever, a typographic journal? So we did. Octavo is a printing term which describes folding a sheet of paper 3 times to form 8 leaves or 16 pages. And guess what, folks? The abbreviation of Octavo is 8VO. See the connection? So Octavo was published over, well, from 1986 to 1992. It was designed to be 8 printed issues, all A4 format, all 16 pages, all using the same typesetting system, or typeface family, rather. Apart from that, there was no plan. Apart from trying to find interesting content, line up good authors, and experimenting with print and typography. And the thing kind of took on its own momentum. The audience was other graphic designers who were, as you know, the most boring people in the world. So we felt that we had a responsibility, we felt, to make each issue different and to up the game. And we sensed that people were seeing this thing as a vehicle of experimentation, both in typographic systems and also in print technique. And at a certain point, probably about with issue 5, the relationship between form and content got a bit skewed. This was done at evenings and weekends. We were running a proper office, working for clients like Factory and other people during the day. So this was kind of like, a hobby, if you like, but a very time-consuming one, but also, obviously, incredibly rewarding and enjoyable. But the weird thing about Octavo was it actually became a dangerous thing for the office, because certain clients got to see or hear about it and then wanted to stop hiring us because they thought we were mad. So with certain groups of clients, we had to keep the two things very separate. And then just to piss everybody off with the 8th issue, after a 3-year gap, we designed it as a multimedia interactive CD-ROM, which was, the new big multimedia format at the time. I mean, this is pathetic. It's 1992, and it's, the really great thing is, well, first thing is it pissed everybody off who had I'm swearing again. It's not too bad, though. They had the space for the 8th issue. I'm running out of time here. And instead, they got this little piece of plastic. And the other great thing is that it lasted for about 2 years, and then it died. So print isn't dead, and it never will die. And I just think it's fantastic that technology, that everybody evangelizes, and it's as fragile as anything. In fact, it's so much more fragile than print. And as a kind of a repository of knowledge and culture, and I'm really scared about the future, because one day it will all go up in a puff of smoke, and we'll have forgotten paper and making things and, the real world.